Welcome back. As unemployment numbers rise, our next guest joins us with information on your rights as an employee. We welcome Davida Perry of Schwartz Perry Heller LLP. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Bob. It's so nice to be here. It really is, with all of the craziness that's going on.
I know. Davida, what has changed with employment law in regards to the coronavirus pandemic?
Great question. So some very important things have changed. Last week, the New York paid leave law was amended to include paid leave for COVID-19. That means in New York State, employees have certain guaranteed job protections and financial compensation if the employee or dependent child is required by the government to be quarantined or self-isolated. This wouldn't be you self-quarantining. This would be something that's imposed upon you because you're either sick or you've been exposed to someone that was sick. And you would be, depending on the size of your employer, there's small employer, medium employer, and large employer, you would be paid a portion of your wages during the period of time that you're in quarantine.
So the time off would be what, 2 weeks or 80,
2 weeks.
80 days? 2 weeks.
It's 2 weeks. And then the federal government, so that was the state, that's New York State. The federal government enacted the Familiesfirst Coronavirus Response Act. That went into that became law on March 18th. That's 2 weeks up to 80 hours of expanded family and medical leave if it's you or if you have to take care of someone. So those are two important things that hopefully will take some of the fear and uncertainty out of what's going on here right now. But in terms of the human rights law, we're still seeing discrimination, and there is going to be discrimination surrounding the coronavirus. So we've got the greatest law in the country in New York City, the New York City Human Rights Law. So if you're being treated differently because you're perceived a certain way and you're being targeted, you may have a claim under the Human Rights Law.
Yeah, just like you saw, I think it was something on the news where a young man sprayed Febreze on a person that he thought brought the virus to the country.
There you go.
So that person would have a claim.
That person could have a claim. I mean, it depends on sort of what happens next, but those are the kinds of things we're terrified of seeing. People are calling it the Wuhan virus. People are calling it the Chinese virus. Its name is the coronavirus or COVID-19. We shouldn't be doing that and stereotyping people. It's very dangerous. We don't want to be that society. We don't want to be that city. We're not that city.
Yeah. Going back to the other thing, if you stay home, you get the 2 weeks from your employer. But that's not only to take care of someone who may be sick, but you may have children home from school. Does that qualify?
Right. If you have to take care of it, yes. If it's a dependent child, that would qualify.
Yes. Okay. And I'm glad you're on top of all these laws that just came out. I mean, some of them have been out for a while, but yeah, you're right on top of it, and we appreciate you.
Absolutely. I'm here for any listener that is concerned. I'm here to be a resource for anyone that has questions about moving forward. It's very frightening.
Okay. Is there a website we can go to or a phone number we can get in touch with your office number?
You can go to my website is sphlegal.com. We are all working remotely right now, so you can either email us or you can leave a voicemail. There's instructions on the website, and we will get back to you. I've got a great team of lawyers standing by to help anybody that has a concern about what's going on with them and their employer.
And thank you very much. We really appreciate you. Thank you for your service. Davida Perry of Schwartz Perry Heller LLP. Thank you so much. We'll take a break.
Thanks, Bob.
Come on.